Hello, guys. Well, tomorrow I'm off to see another barber shop, and I couldn't point this videos out. It's either going to be I'm either going to be there or now will have happened. Basically, this shop, if it all goes ahead, I get it to myself from 2 p.m. on an afternoon till however late I like. I like an idea of that, just in the shop by myself, playing my own chilled music. So yeah, I'm willing to give that a go if all can go ahead. If not, I think it's to back to the original plan, which I'd pretty much lined up from when I was coming home from Australia. But other than that, I was thinking of backup ideas today and started looking at hostel prices, all places in the world, starting from as near as London. Like, I got myself in a bit of a trauma this afternoon saying, oh, if all fails, I might move to London in 2 weeks. But fingers crossed I won't have to do that. Not as if I wouldn't mind living in London, but it's like I don't really want to spend my money on another move as of just yet, really. Now, I was looking at hostels in places like India, which they're like £5 a night, and it weren't just like your hall type hostel. They're quite nice hostels as well. I'm out in this nice village right here. Some big houses down here. Hang on, I've been to see a job, and the funny thing about it is I haven't got it, and I haven't not got it either. Basically, it means something else is perhaps going to happen with the same place at some point. Right. Take our houses in this village. That one you can't hardly see because of the gate. Yeah, some big houses like in this village. Sorry about this tiny shelter. Sorry about the fact the wind was probably blowing on the mic there. Yeah, this is a big house here, I'll show you. This one's a big house here, I'll show you it in a second. Yeah, there. Actually, it's 2 houses, I think. In this little cafe slash bar, I'm going to go and have a quick corking before I have to get a train. I thought the train was at past, and it turned out I got the time wrong by about half an hour. One time when I don't have my barber kit with me, I'm going to go back to that village and have a proper good look around. There's a good restaurant slash pub, well, a well-known one. It's a chain, in fact, called Miller and Carter, which I might give a try one time. Prices of trains in the UK compared to Perth are absolutely ridiculous. That cost £8 odd, that train, to go probably about, maybe it's less than, probably about 7 or 8 miles, I'd say roughly. Oh well, I must be in a better mood now if I'm willing to walk over my local lake. Aye, I was put off walking over here for quite some time, of course, because it was likely I'd see people who'd ask, and like I was put off quite a bit. Yeah, look at this view. Yeah, walk around trees as well does me a load of good as well, does me brain a load of good kind of thing. Right, I don't know how well it's actually working right now, mind. Because some negative thoughts to myself have gone through my mind in the past couple of minutes. Suppose I'll remember old Claude off Arsenal Fan TV. I was watching a video of him last night, of his, actually it was the other night, videos from about 10 years ago. Well, probably about 5 years before he passed away. It's like Robbie's having an interview with him outside the Emirates after the time he went missing from his house, and then they talk about where, like, Joe Weller's obviously had a load of battle of mental health. Apparently he was having like negative thoughts for like no reason. But man, I can look at it. There is a reason always behind mine. I mean, like, there's a probably very depth reason. Like, around about 2022 time, I had a bad, I'll say, 6-7 months at one point. I remember walking over this pond one evening, thinking I just couldn't handle life no more. I can't really say much of what I felt like doing, but that I felt like doing it. But yeah, it was the point that I couldn't handle life no more, and thought life had just got too much for me. I was in a dark place. I was quite stuck of places to talk to or speak out about. Yeah, I was, well, can't say the last few months have been bad for me, because they have. Feel like it's just a matter of time before things could get a little bit better though, with a bit of luck. Yeah, I'm wearing half a glove because I needed it for my camera, like get my camera out. But yeah, I feel like it's only a matter of time before things could get better for me with a bit of luck. I'm going to make a TikTok for the World Cup coming up when I get home. But I'm trying to think, I've pretty much thought of a different way to make it, rather than just make it the usual way everybody else would, because of course dancing in your bedroom about it is something like about 1 million people do on TikTok. Just noticed the World Cup's coming up has made me start to get excited in a way. Basically, I had a drink, and I'm still keeping off it for a bit because I haven't found a reason to like fancy one yet. Haven't had bigger since the last night in Australia. Yeah, and to get one of like the 3 o'clock kickoffs this afternoon on TV, having a walk to a village pub. Obviously, I've walked to this pub on quite a few previous vlogs, obviously, in the past. Yeah, it's a boring Sunday. I hate sitting around the house, so I thought I'll have a walk out to a village pub. Well, I'm not going to talk about what I've done in the past 3 weeks. I'm going to talk about what I've just done, or what I'm going to try and start doing a bit more from now. Fortunately, yes, I have to pay money for it because I just find stuff hard. I find stuff particularly hard just sitting in the house all day, but I'm also trying to digital detox myself. There's a few ways I can get around that, which one of them I've just done. Went to the pub where there's no phone signal, so I took my iPad, as you've seen, and I just downloaded some more of Chia to watch on Netflix. Yeah. I think I might one day come up here for about 3 hours one afternoon. It might be a better idea for in the winter if I maybe just come up for 3 hours one afternoon, grab a few cups of tea. I do drink tea now and then. I know I might sound more like a coffee person, but I do drink tea as well. Other ways I can digital detox myself, or not digital more social media detox myself. I mean, not digitally detoxing myself. Is obviously if I go swimming, that's one way, and also another time I can digitally detox, I can social media detox myself is when I go out cooking air for a few hours, because where I am constantly, I don't really start picking up my phone. And also another time as well is even if I go fishing for just 1 hour or so, 9 times out of 10 I'll not look through my Instagram, etc. Because when I'm busy and I have a mind trying to catch fish, I do focus on that more than anything else. I have had a parcel arrive. Let's have a look what it is. And it is a box, but what for? It's my new barber box, or my new clipper box. Well, here is my new setup. Well, as I'm going to end this vlog, I'm going to talk about how detoxing myself from scrolling through social media. Yeah, I used about 3 different words there, couldn't decide which one to use, how that's going. I'm trying my best with it. The only way I can do it is say if I go to a cafe, put my phone in a different pocket to my normal one, because if I pull it out put in my usual pocket, I just pick up my phone without even noticing I'm doing it, and then realise, no, I'm supposed to be digitally detoxing myself and stuff like that. I'll say digitally. I'll be watching stuff on my iPad, which I download from Netflix. Yeah, and Netflix, I sometimes like why I'm paying the subscription, but then it's like, to be fair, when I watch it regularly, I'll probably get my money's worth it for like when you don't watch it regularly. Well, anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, and goodbye.